everybody. Welcome to a busy working day. I am coffee ready. Good morning, everyone. Woohoo. Open the blinds. I know, but this is wonderful now. We've got sunlight. Hello, hello. This looks exciting. What are you doing?
I'm just finding good wallpaper.
You know what I mean? Like this line, if you can keep that line going, then that becomes the same word. And this, I really like that. I really like that. I like that a lot. We are in traffic. Someone was late into the car, but they're jumping in right now. Hi, Razin. Welcome, welcome. We only waited 10 minutes for you.
She printed it wrong, so I had to...
Ah, okay, okay. So we are actually having a meeting on the way to a meeting because Savita and Razin are on the way to Grosvenor Square, and they are going to look at what was done by a contractor versus what he's saying what was done, and we need to tally that up. But also we need to discuss 3 other meetings that we're going to have today. So for the jet project, we want, when you're ready, let me know when we do the next thing. Savita's not feeling very well, but she's still at work. She's a soldier. So we're just walking into the project that is now completed, and we've been showing it off the last 2 days. But now we're actually going to go and look at something very, very special. We've had Neil Strain doing the florals for the whole of the apartment, and I cannot wait to see this. It's going to be a surprise for me and you guys. And just to let you know, I am wearing a stunning short blazer. I think we call it short blazer or short jacket from Goelia. It's so pretty. I've paired it with so many things this week, and it doesn't seem to matter what I wear it with. It's gorgeous, whatever I do with it. Honestly, everything from this brand is delicious. Okay, here we go. So this is a really big surprise because I have not seen, like I said, these florals before. I can't wait. The concierge guy downstairs has just told me that the flat looks amazing with new flowers. So here we go. Oh, wow. Okay, so just to let you know, this is all a surprise to me. So you're seeing my surprised facials as I walk in. This plant was not here, and I'm a bit nervous now walking in because I'm not sure whether that means they've done something that I like or I don't like, but let's go and see. Loving the center florals over here. Obsessed with this one in the middle. Do I love that one? Actually, I think I might love that one now that I'm looking at it. I didn't when I walked in, but I have to say it's kind of growing on me very, very quickly. Wow, that really does look fabulous. And I have to say, hasn't everything changed just by, you know, adding in these flowers? It is impeccable. Gosh, what a difference the flowers make. I'm going to turn on the lights and see what that looks like. Wow, it really is incredible. I have to say, it makes a difference. Are you guys getting this? It makes such a massive difference. Look at these flowers. I mean, they are just absolutely wonderful. Honestly, only Neil Strain can do this. Wow. I know I keep saying wow, but I gotta tell you, this is really stunning, really stunning. Let's have a look and see if there's anything in the rooms I've missed. Okay, oh, they're lovely. They are so pretty. Ah, honestly, these are just absolutely adorable. A really, really lovely job. They've put in these really lovely sort of soft pinkish purple bud vases, and they've really filled the flower display out, and they've just put it in such a lovely shade. They've obviously come to see the property. I wasn't actually here when they came to see everything, but they've obviously come to see everything and made sure that they've got, you know, even the vases right in terms of color and shade and style with every room. And I think that's what's so lovely about bringing in a florist once a property is finished and not having to do it yourselves, because frankly, I don't know how to create bud vases like this. But I also think what's really amazing is they get to add those little touches, like, you know, changing the color of a bud vase, changing the shape of a vase, and they just do such a great job. Oh, these are marvelous. I need to start finding new words other than amazing, because it really is amazing. So I've just conjured up the word marvelous. Well, I haven't really conjured it up. Spectacular, thank you guys. What's another word for amazing? Oh gosh, I need to get that sorted. This is such a great combination for this room. And again, you can see they've really used the perfect tone on the bud vase for this arrangement here. And just look how pretty that is. I mean, they haven't actually used that many olive greens, but they have gone and used some olive leaves, which I think is so, so pretty and such a nice touch. And then they've used a sort of soft yellow, which I think is such a beautiful complementary color with that arrangement and with this room. So, you know, again, another reason why you want a florist to come and do this, because they really do find complementary colors. So, you know, someone else could have just put in a bunch of green flowers or white flowers, but actually they've done a really gorgeous mix of soft greens and yellows, because of course the yellow is very complementary with the green. Okay, our site meeting is done, and now I'm just going to check that all the right paperwork is actually on site. And that's really, really important, because this project is about to really get going from Monday. So all the kind of hard work is done in terms of construction and technical and drawings and detail. And now for the fun part. We've got packs of drawings in every different room for every different area to make sure that everyone really knows what they're doing. And I like to just come on and check and make sure everything we need is actually in one space. In this room, we've got lots of wires hanging down from the ceiling, which actually is quite pretty. And it's almost like a sea of wires in quite a playful layout. I'm going to walk you into the living room, which is a fabulous room. It's incredibly grand in terms of size and aspect. This room does not look like much at the moment, but it is ready to go. There's going to be a big sliding TV unit just in front of me, and just behind me you can see an oversized fireplace, which actually is going to get even bigger because we're going to make a real feature of that. Again, you've got lots of wires hanging down from the ceiling. They are going to have some fabulous decorative lights falling from this really lovely false ceiling up above. It's such a great spacious room. There's a lot of echo in here at the moment, but of course when it's filled with furniture, you won't feel that so much. And we've got joinery going on that side, and lots of wall paneling throughout, and it is the most fantastic wall paneling. The curtains are amazing. I just can't wait for this all to be installed. Right, so over here by this very elegant ladder, you've got lots of the drawings for joinery that we've planted all over the walls. It's really important to have a lot of the joinery drawings on the walls, especially so that we know where the joinery is going, but it's also really easy to come as a team and talk about different joinery designs on their respective walls. Okay, let's walk through this very grand corridor. There's going to be wall paneling all throughout, and we're having 2 partition doors, and they are going to be very elegant. I won't tell you too much about them. They might have a starburst effect, but I won't tell you much more than that. You can see as we go along, there are more drawings, and over here, I don't know if you can see very well on the camera, but there's a lot of paneling going on in these walls, and it's not at all standard paneling. You will end up seeing that these are very special panels. Then we're walking into the master. Now we've actually redone the ceilings in here so that they're in 3 different sections. There'll be joinery over there, the master headboard here, and on the other side, you'll have a really lovely seating area. This is a beautiful room. It's going to be in very neutral, soft shades with touches of gold. Can't wait for this. Okay, and we are ready to go to our next site visit, which is in Audley Street, South Audley Street. Okay, we're now on South Audley Street. I'm just going to visit a potential project, so let's go in. Hi, how are you? Yeah, okay, so we're going down just to take a look at what's down here in the basement. Just having a look, this is all actually going to be stripped out. It's quite a nice stair detail here. So we might need to check what we're allowed to keep and what we need to remove. We still need to find out if this is listed or not, if it is, then we might have to keep some of the original features. There are some really lovely original features, this staircase being one. The actual banister and stairs are quite nice. I'm just checking which walls are partition walls. Seems to be a lot of partition everywhere, but we'll need a structural engineer in here to check everything in more detail. And this is a really lovely aspect room and actually a really nice large fireplace. So there's a lot you can do in here without really needing to change very much. In the landing, which again is quite nice to just have, to know that you've got the access to plumbing on the landing. And then we're going right back on. Just trying to work out where this nice stair detail goes up to. So it looks like it stops here, actually, and that just looks like a wooden detail, which is nice, but it's obviously different to the one below. So this is one of the masters, which again is quite a nice aspect from a master perspective. It's quite a nice size, feels quite airy and quite light. And then we've got a master bathroom in here, which is a really wonderful size. So that's really nice, really easy to work with. We've got a his and hers. So there's a lot you can do in here, a lot to work with. And I assume this is, cupboard. So that's really great that they've got big cupboard space inside the wardrobes. Nice size room. I imagine all of these rooms are quite similar in size. So the ceiling gets a bit lower, but the bed is still a really lovely size. They've obviously got the bed in a different location, but the bedroom size is quite nice. And then again, you've got these bathrooms, which I think are also really great size. This one is clearly just above the one that we've just seen, so the plumbing's all going one way. So this is really interesting and quite lovely to have this big arch. And you go in and there's actually quite a nice sized bathroom. It's quite clever that they've done this. I don't know whether it necessarily needs to stay a bathroom, but it's definitely nice to be able to work with something like that or to have the option. What's quite nice about this area is just to get a feeling of the width of the stairs. You've got a really lovely size here. I don't know how much they're necessarily going to want to change, but it's nice to have this big stairway and to understand, how the whole stair construction works. Yeah, I'm finally home, but no one is here to open the door. No, I'm not joking. Actually, no one's here.
Ooh,
Hi.
What's up, yeah?
Hello, hello. Can I have one hug? Ooh. Okay, so thank you for joining me for this very busy day in my life. I'm just going to tidy up. We've got lots of fabric samples here. There's going to be some new upholstery going in here, so I'm looking at that before I can totally switch off and relax. But it's a good night from me to you.